Welcome, Wildcat fans, to Wildcat Park. Jeff Burkham here with Pete Ottman for your Eagan Wildcats. Are taking on the Blaze of Burnsville in this classic South Suburban Conference showdown. What a beautiful day, Pete. Great day for baseball.
Excellent day for baseball, Jeff. It's breezy, sunny, great temperature. The guys are fired up because it's Burnsville, a great rival in our conference.
So the Wildcats come on a roll, 2-game winning streak. One against a big one against Lakeville South, and also last night against the dreaded Farmington Tigers. Now the Cats will take on the real talented Burnsville team. Liam Martin, freshman, gets the nod for the Cats on the hill.
Yeah, it's his second start of the season, and I think he learned a lot in his first start against Shakopee. Faced some good hitters, had to kind of battle his way through some adversity, and he lasted, I believe, till the fifth inning, and which is great for a freshman. So I believe he was able to get knocked down and pick himself back up, kept us in it, and our team made a comeback and almost came back for the win.
Leading off for Burnsville, the catcher, number 27, Tim Erlob.
So Tim Erlob here for the Burnsville Blaze leading off, number 27. Get a real test here, Pete, for the Wildcats again on a roll now. They're record 3-4 in the South Suburban Conference. Burnsville 3-3, so they're kind of congested in that middle of the pack.
Yeah, this would be a fantastic win for the Cats. It's going to be a tall order. Burnsville's tough.
Nice pitch, good ground out to Amin. Nice play there, good job by Liam. That first pitch, get that first out. Nice ground ball, good pitch there by the freshman.
Yeah, quick inning for Liam. Any one of these first few innings would be fantastic. He's a fantastic player. He's got a lot of talent, and when he's got his confidence, he can do great things.
Jake Trackle now for Burnsville Blaze. Number 19 at the plate. First pitch, good strike there by Liam. Little gentle breeze blowing out. Advantage to the hitters, so Liam will need to kind of watch that pitch, watch that zone. Nice second pitch, good job there by Nick Downs. Good job by Liam. 2 up, 2 down. Good start, Pete, for the Cats.
Excellent start. 2 ground balls, and that's the way you want to get. That's what you want to get under your belt right away, Jeff. Work low, work fast.
So Zach Anderson here for the Blaze, number 7. Good pitch.
I talked to Liam's dad the other day, and he said he learned an awful lot against Shakopee, so this will be a good second start.
And you got to keep in mind you got the second start, but we're only a freshman, so you're talking to a freshman playing varsity ball, and now you're pitching. Quite a tall task for a young player, but again, learning a lot early.
Indeed.
Nice job by Liam.
Excellent start. Quick inning. 3 up, 3 down. Great for his confidence. You can see his teammates rallying around him too.
So great start there for the Wildcats here. Good job by Liam. 3 up, 3 down. Now we get to watch a pitcher for Burnsville that's kind of well known, I'd say. Mr. Max Carlson. Phenomenal pitcher. ERA under 1.
Yeah, he's. We've known about him for a few years, haven't we?
Got an older brother that's kind of known too a little bit, named
Yep.
Sam, and I think he's up in the minor leagues for professional ball.
Yep, got signed out of Burnsville by the Mariners, and instead of going to college, took the deal and went pro. And it was interesting because when Sam was in his senior year, we kept hearing about how good Max was and how, who knows, he might be even better than Sam. And
that's kind of a scary thought.
It is. The rumor was that in the off season he touched 97.
Well, you don't have to swing the bat as hard then, Pete. That ball hits that bat and it'll go.
Yeah, playing in this conference, Jeff, I think our guys see plenty of high 80s to low 90s, and so yeah, it's faster. But if you can just calm yourself down, be patient, and put a good swing on it, you're right. You don't have to overswing by any stretch.
Such a deep conference, too, just talent-wise up and down the South Suburban's talent, but they got some just because every team's got at least 1 or 2 phenomenal pitchers. I mean, you really have to – you got to be a good player.
Yeah. Max right now has an offer from University of North Carolina, and the question is, between this year and the end of his senior year. Will he stick with that, or will he get an offer too, like his brother did? Will he get drafted?
Well, time will tell. But I'm actually looking forward to watching him pitch, and I think the hitter's looking forward to hitting him. You know, here's a good hitter or a good pitcher. You don't get much better than him, so he can be successful against him. You're doing something.
He's a class of the conference, so you might as well face him. You're going to have to face tough pitchers the rest of the way, and also in sections.
Well, come section play, you'll be seeing him too. So I might as well do it now.
Yep.
Leading off for the home Wildcats, number 5, the second baseman, Jackson Amon.
So Jackson Amon up to bat, second baseman for the Wildcats, on a roll. Last couple games really doing the hot bat. Game against Farmington last night. Jackson had the key double, drove in the go-ahead run in top of the 7th. Eagan came out of the victory, so Jackson really swing the bat well.
Yeah, he's adjusting to that leadoff role. He's a pretty patient hitter. Doesn't usually go after the first strike. It's a good thing for a leadoff hitter to do.
Nice cut there by Jackson. Again, Jackson Amon, senior, second baseman. I believe Jackson's looking at some college locations. St. John's, I think, is one of them that I think he may be tending toward.
He made his decision just recently. It is SJU.
SJU, go Johnnies.
That's right.
So he'll place the candle on the Pete Amon statue as you enter the facility. A nice hit there by Jackson. Hot bat, remains hot.
Good poke by 5.
And second fielder, number 18.
You know, whenever a leadoff hitter can do that against an excellent pitcher like Carlson, it gives your whole team a lift.
So great job by Jackson. Bat still stays hot. Good hit by Jackson. Now center fielder number 18, Matthew Burgum.
Matthew pitched a great game yesterday. Kept the Cats in it until we could prevail. Good idea. Trying to sacrifice there with no outs. Runs are going to come at a premium against Carlson, so I like that.
So nice idea by Matthew. Again, yeah, Matthew had a great game yesterday. Pitched the full game. Kept the Cats in it. And bigger point, though, save some arms in the team.
Exactly. He's rising to that role of ace. There we saw his number 2 move. He wasn't trying to pick him off there. I think he might be trying to set him up for his real one.
Count 1-1. Amon on first. Burgum at the plate.
Good eye by Matthew, disciplined hitter up there. The tendency against a pitcher like Carlson is to be jumpy and nervous and to offer at things that are off the plate, and our guys so far are not doing that. Good discipline. Like that hit and run put on by Coach Butler. Keep the defense on their heels a little bit.
Count 2-2. Kind of making Carlson work early now a little bit, what you like to see.
Yeah, that was a little better move by Carlson. Jackson didn't have a big lead over there, but Carlson knows something's up and they want that runner at second any way they can get him there.
Good battle by Burgum at the plate, getting him to throw some pitches.
Yep. He's just missing on a couple of those. He's got him. He's got a guard against the off speed. Way to hang on a good curveball. He hung it a little bit. Just missed that one, too. He's right on him. Great swings.
You know, with Amma getting that base hit and Bergen battling, that sends a good message to the team. You know, they can get this guy.
Yeah, in the last few games, our team's been, our confidence collectively has been picking up at the plate, which is great to see. Looked like he got him on a changeup there.
Yep, a little off speed.
The DH, number 7, Jonah Pellegrom.
So Jonah Pellegrom at the plate, designated hitter.
Carlson's paying attention to Amon over at first. He's thrown over 3 or 4 times. I think Jonah loves these situations. He's just such a dialed-in hitter. It's what he's loved to do ever since he started playing baseball. So it's fun to see him in a situation like this against Carlson.
Yeah, got a big-time pitcher, and the stage is big, stage is bright, so here we go. Nice curveball there coming in, outside corner.
0-2, I don't know if Coach Butler's going to send him here, but I would expect it in the next couple pitches. Jonah's headed for Gustavus in the fall to play baseball. He's very excited about that opportunity. Yeah, another MIAC baseball player from the Cats.
Nice connection there by Jonah. Had the wind too, but
boy, that ball drifted. That wind is blowing from left center to right center, and that
great for lefties. I mean, you get that short fence in that.
That's
corner.
Right. Or if Nick can keep swinging his hot bat, he hits a lot of line drives. If he could drive one to right center, that'll tail and maybe find a gap.
Nick Downs, senior first baseman. 2 outs. Amon on first. That's a nice little gift there for the Cats. Good job by Jackson to be alert. Now the runner advances.
Yeah, Carlson had him there. He caught him either between strides during his lead, or maybe Jackson didn't pick up his move, but he had him, and ball got by the first baseman. Runner in scoring position. This is great.
Now chance here for Nick Downs to get the ball in play and put some pressure on the defense of Burnsville.
Nick's kind of like Jonah in that he's just a naturally confident hitter. He likes to be at the plate.
Ball just inside 1-0. If anything, Pete, it's been a nice inning for the Wildcats to make Carlson work here. It's not been a mow down 1-2-3. They've been battling.
Yeah, his pitch count for one inning, I'm sure for him, is pretty high. I imagine when you've got an ERA sub 1, you're seeing a lot of single-digit pitch innings or low double digits.
And again, the Cats last year at sections rocked Sam pretty well, and they hit him pretty well. So again, they've seen the speed before. So
yeah, it's interesting. I think they can hang with the fastballs. I think it'll come down to how do they react to his off-speed stuff. If he can control that, it'll be a good battle.
I think we're seeing, though, early on with the hitters so far, they've all been real patient. They're not been overly aggressive. They've been making them work. So that's a good sign, I think.
Yeah, they've been kind of wondering for a week, given the postponements and rescheduled games, would they see Carlson? So they've been mentally preparing for him.
Nice pitch there by Carlson. Count 2-2. Nick Downs at the plate, senior first baseman. Amon on second. We're at the bottom of the first at Wildcat Park. And nice pitch there by Carlson. Gets him.
Yeah. Very good curveball there that started in the middle half and broke toward the lower outside half of the plate. And Nick took a good cut at it. Just missed.
Well, in any event, again, nice outing by the Wildcats, kind of making Carlson work. Again, beautiful job by Liam Martin, freshman, 1-2-3 to start. Well, soon you start at the top of the second, no score. Again, beautiful day here at Wildcat Park. Gentle breeze from blowing out from left to right. Again, Wildcat Park, one of the nicer parks, I think, in the South Suburban Conference. Just really a nice setting, the Green Monster.
Yeah, and it's been well taken care of, and it came back from a tough winter very well. And the guys all said it's been good to practice on, and it's right up there with any of the parks they've played on so far this year.
The first baseman, number 4, Isaac Korleski. Pitcher, number 3, Max Carlson.
And welcome back to Wildcat Park, fans. Jeff Bergman with Pete Amon. We're at the top of the second. Liam Martin pitching well. He's got one out on a nice first pitch ground out.
Yeah, another good start by Martin. Looks like he's pitching with confidence, facing a good hitter here in Carlson.
Nice pitch again, 2-2 count. Carlson again, hitting as well as throwing. Very
Yeah,
talented athlete.
I think he's been an equally good hitter throughout his career from what I've seen and heard. Confident young man, that's for sure.
Well, Liam really pitching well. He's attacking the batters, attacking the zone, not getting behind any batters so far. And nice pitch by Martin there. Good job.
Excellent changeup by Liam. And to the outside half. I think it caught Carlson totally by surprise. Location was just as important as the speed or lack thereof.
Oh, nice job. First pitch again. Right at the downs. That's 3 up, 3 down. Good job by Liam.
I think that was about a 6-pitch inning, Jeff. That's what you want when you get the young guy on the mound. And in general, keeps your defense engaged.
So again, nice job by Martin there coming in here. Very minimal pitches, getting by 2 innings already. No hits given up.
You know, if we can put a run up on the board here in the second inning, get to Carlson just a little bit, put one on the board, it's going to do great things for our confidence. And who knows, maybe it'll make Burnsville press a little bit against who I'm sure they know is a young pitcher.
Well, the pitch count is like almost the exact opposite you'd expect. Right now you got Carlson throwing a lot more pitchers than Martin.
Yeah, it'd be excellent to have another inning like the first one where we are patient at the plate.
Gorgeous day here again at Wildcat Park coming to you. Jeff Berg and Pete Amon of ETV. Pleased to have you with us on a beautiful day of baseball here at Wildcat Park. And a classic South Suburban Conference showdown between the Blaze and your Eagan Wildcats. Aiden Byrne now shortstop junior, number 12.
Aiden's had an excellent glove his whole career, and beginning last summer, his bat really started to come along, and now it's fully there. It's great to see.
And he's going to be on with that. That's a little bobble there.
Yeah,
so nice little gift there for Byrne.
Aggressive swing on a first pitch.
Number 10, Lincoln.
Hard ground ball to the shortstop.
So Lincoln Berry, number 10, sophomore third baseman for the Cats. So another leadoff player on base, Pete. Second inning in a row, so a little pressure put on Carlson again. Not getting that 1-2-3 that he's used to.
Well, it gives you the option of a sacrifice here if you'd like.
That could be a double. That's a play there. Boy, that's a gift there. That was a for sure double play ball. My goodness, it was just, I don't know what happened. It was kind of a toss to the second baseman, but it was like must have been way wide because that wasn't even close.
Uncharacteristic too. Burnsville's a well-drilled team, and they're fundamentally sound. And
that couldn't have been a better laid-up double play ball.
No,
it was just a teed-up hop right to the glove.
Two-hopper, and it looks like he maybe got rid of it a little too soon before the second baseman was there, and he threw it wide, and the second baseman couldn't barehand it.
Boy, that ball had enough speed. You could have cake and coffee out there and still get that to second and first and then have a donut.
You could have a donut, a second helping of cake.
So now Max Carlson, here we go. I mean, it's just like he's got to be saying yourself. That's why pitcher's mentality, you just have to have a mind of rock solid. You got to shake it off because you do your job. You make that pitch, ground ball, double play potential. That's in the gap. Beautiful hit by Ty Haas. That's going to score. That's going to score 2 runs.
They're going to send him.
And what a hit by Haas. A double. Scores 2 runs. And my goodness, the Cats are up 2-0.
Great
what a
hit
shot
by Ty.
By Ty Haas.
Great wheels by Lincoln. He picked up Coach Butler as soon as he turned at second. And Coach Butler, as we've seen all season, has been aggressive on the base paths. He's going to make 2 good throws happen on that for Burnsville to make a play.
What a hit by Ty. My goodness, I got the gap. The wind kind of took that one up and just got all the way to the fence. Here's a replay of it here coming up. You see the runners coming in there off of that as far as Aiden Byrne. We'll get the replay probably up to you later, folks. But what a bomb by Ty Haas, who's had a hot bat of late too.
He has, and he relishes those situations. Ty spent a lot of time at the MASH facility catching bullpen sessions for some very good pitchers around the metro area. So he knows what good pitching looks like, and I think he just loves that opportunity to face it.
So now another aggressive play by Butler.
And we got Finn O'Malley courtesy running for Ty, and Finn's been doing a great job on the base paths. He's a 2-sport athlete, or maybe 3. I know he plays basketball. Quick kid, good basketball player, good instincts.
At the plate, right fielder Reese Leitenberg, number 31, junior. Pitcher and outfielder. So he's at the plate now, the chance to do a little bit more damage against the Burnsville Blaze, and they got to be kind of scratching their head a little bit here, Pete. I mean, it's the Eagan's up, jumping early on them.
Guarantee they weren't expecting this start.
I mean, it's funny, but you you could tell early in the game that Carlson has this stuff, but it wasn't quite there, and the Eagan hitters aren't backing down. They've been battling.
I think when they see their teammates making contact, they think they can too, and just like that, not hard contact, but it's contact. this is Reese's first year of varsity ball, and so all these guys are new to him too. So that's a decent start for him. Now he's seen him, he can come back with more confidence next at bat.
Luke Casanova, number 3, left fielder. Nice swing there by Luke. Again, Luke's having a good swing at the bat too lately. Had a couple good games, does some nice contact, good run production.
Yeah, and he's a good athlete. Like Finn, he's another basketball player, and he can adjust to any situation out there. It'll be good to see this battle.
Oh, look at that! Here we go. Boy, that's the second error, Pete, and this is very uncharacteristic of Burnsville. That's another run.
I think they're up to 5 errors now, Jeff, already, and we're not even through the second inning. It's like I said a minute ago, it's very uncharacteristic of a Burnsville team. The third baseman wasn't even covering third on that.
You know, and maybe perhaps they're thinking, well, we got Carlson pitching, don't worry about it. And you know what? They're not going to get the ball. They're not going to hit the ball. Who cares about defense? And you got to think something's up, because this is just not like a Burnsville team.
No, there's something to be said for that. And on the flip side, Eagan's playing with nothing to lose. They want to get to 500 against a very good team.
Here's a replay coming up here of that play. And there's that ball that goes wild and tried to pick him off and gets in. And there's Finn O'Malley coming in for the third run of the game. And we're at the bottom of the second.
Again, Luke, kind of like Reese, he hasn't seen Carlson before. He hasn't seen a lot of the pitchers in the conference. He's very disciplined up there.
And here we go. Now we get a walk, so very interesting. So nice job by Luke Casanova.
Second baseman, number 5, Jackson Almond.
So Jackson Almond coming up hot with the bat. Got her leadoff single, top of the inning. Now they're going to have a little conference, Burnsville is. And I don't think this happens much, Pete, when you got Carlson on the mound and you're having a little chat second inning. Bottom of the second.
It's interesting, Jeff. He's been made out to be, kind of a legend around the conference, in part due to his big brother, who is an excellent pitcher, and as we mentioned, is with the Mariners system now. And Max himself has been a great player since he started playing varsity as a freshman. But he's still a young man. He's a junior in high school, and he wants to. I'm sure a guy like him wants to be perfect or near perfect every outing, or maybe he's working on one or two things that he wants to make better. And then he can get startled. He can get surprised, like he is today.
Well, it's that, but I also think maybe the team in general. If you're not up for a game, and we just talked about it earlier before the broadcast, this South Suburban Conference, anybody can beat anybody any given day, and you got to bring your game. And if you don't, you can find yourself kind of down early.
See if we can keep the rally going here.
Good eye by Jackson again, making Carlson work.
As much as these guys train year-round, it's still early in the season in live action, and you can get tired faster than you think.
And that's just out of play.
New life for Amon.
That wind was no help. That wind was trying to blow it back in, but it wasn't enough of a gust, so Amon is alive, 1-1. Again, very patient hitter right now for the Wildcats. Amon making Carlson work for his outs today. And off speed again. We talked about that. It'll set it up, get that speed, and get that corner, and then it'll do the off speed, which is tough for hitters.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see more and more of that as the game goes on, because guys are so focused on meeting his fastball.
And that fastball seems to be missing a little bit, so you want to kind of. And that was, again, you called it. Off speed again, 2 in a row.
Yeah, it looked like 2 changeups in a row there, which were set up by a high fastball that he fouled off.
So Matthew, first up, he was on that fastball good, but he got him on that off speed again. So you got to watch that off speed.
Yep. He's a good hitter. I think he'll make a good adjustment here.
They got him out there, picked him off.
Good throw by the catcher. You could see that throw tailing a little bit, but it caught him on the lower half. So Matthew will lead off next inning. Good inning.
Yeah, 3 runs. We'll take that any day against anybody, but especially against Carlson. So again, I think we're seeing now Carlson really coming back with that off-speed stuff. So the hitters are going to have to really adjust because he's gotten some strikes now on that off-speed.
Yeah, I think at this stage he's trying to find whatever he's going to be confident with. And like you said a minute ago, he's missed with his fastball early, but he's gaining confidence in his changeup certainly. And I'm sure his breaking ball is another pitch he has confidence in too. And good pitchers will find that. They're just going to find what works. We'll see how Martin can answer him this inning.
Well, nice for Martin too, Pete. You got a little cushion now. You got a 3-run cushion. You're throwing well. Again, he's had minimal pitches thrown. I think he's got to be, around maybe 15, 10, 12.
Right around there.
Number 15, Noah Jeweler.
And if you're a fan of the movie Bull Durham and Nuke LaLoosh, you don't want a lot going on in your head if you want to be a good pitcher. That'd be the best thing for Liam right now is just throw it.
So Burnsville now up to bat. Number 15, and that's Noah Jeweler.
Great start by Liam.
They told me Jeweler down there, but I thought it was Juilliard. Yep,
And nice job there by Liam again. Early pitches, only a couple pitches in, another ground ball out.
2 pitches in. He's got a confident defense. He's got a good defense. Good gloves behind him. I think he knows that. And I'm sure Coach Butler instructed him to just pitch to contact today if he can. Trust the D.
So Connor Kirchhoffer here for the Blaze. Center fielder out to Burgum. Wind gusting. Nice pitch by Liam again. Joyce P. That was the first or second pitch, and now, my goodness, his pitch count has just got to be.
Yeah, his confidence is going up with every pitch, and you got head evidence of the wind there, Jeff. That ball drifted a good 50 feet. Good play by Matthew out in center.
So Tim Stewart for the Blaze, number 37. Again, nice pitch by Liam, really going after the hitters right now. Top of 3. 0-1 the count, 2 outs. Ball a little high, 1-1.
And you can tell Liam likes to work fast. He's ready to go as soon as those guys are in the box.
Nice little chop there. Oh, that did drop. That was a tough play. Now Liam's going to shake that off. He did his job. Nice pitch.
Yeah, that one looked like Jackson Almond needed to go a little harder. That wind was taking it over to the right.
Number 27, Tim Erloff.
So Erloff here for the Blazing, and that's a tough call because your right fielder now he's coming in, so you gotta someone's gonna take control, and make that call.
Yeah.
And whoever makes that call, they'll back off. And I think they both were kind of waiting and have the other one make that call.
Exactly.
Good pitch there by Liam, going right at him now.
Good start. It's the first runner he's seen, I believe, and
it's the first run of the game. Oh. So that hits him on the hand, so that's going to be
The second baseman, number 19, Chase Drexel.
I think Coach Butler is asking if that was a foul ball or not, but it looked like it hit him on the hand, but hard to tell from up here. So
It looked like the ump was gesturing that it might have gotten him in the wrist or even forearm.
So a little bit of a opportunity now for the Blaze. They got a runner by air in outfield, and then we've got a runner now by a hit pitch. So now you've got 2 on, 2 outs. So first little speed bump here for Liam. We'll see how we can handle that. Again, though, already has 2 outs and pitching very well.
Yep. And the tendency here for inexperienced pitchers in a situation like this is they might try to do a little too much, try to be too fine or overpower the hitters. And if he can just stay in that groove that he was in earlier, he'll be just fine. He's got a good defense behind him.
Yeah, they're still checking his wrist. I think he's all right. So ready to play on here. 2 outs, 2 on for Burnsville. At the plate, number 19. That's Jace Traxel, thank you. Our professional PA announcer, Mr. Casey Lux, we call him Casey in the Sunshine Band, doing a phenomenal job. We'll be talking with Casey later in the game. We'll get him on the headset here, talk about his playing days just a few years ago. They still talk about him from his hometown and college, high school, grade school.
He's well known in all parts.
We're lucky to have him up here, Pete, by the way.
That was a great job by Liam. He got behind 2-0 right off the bat, and he was able to come back with a strike right away.
You know, Liam doesn't give you much time to talk about things up here because he's so fast working. You know, my goodness, to take a couple chats here, and he's got 3 or 4 pitches thrown.
It's probably good in my case. I don't have a lot to say, Jeff.
That's a nice pitch there by Liam. Good job. Great job by the Cats. Good job by Liam.
Little flip by Byrne to Amon there to end it. That'll help Liam's confidence. Great job by the Wildcats.
So great effort by Liam. What a game he's throwing right now. After 3 innings of play, your Eagan Wildcats 3, Burnsville 0, and Liam really pitching a nice one here, only giving up 1 hit on a bloop fly ball to right field, but really throwing the ball well, being ahead of the hitters, aggressive. Strike zone's good, control's good, pitch count very low.
Yeah, he's efficient. That's the word I would use to this point. And, you know, that's something Coach Butler wants, I'm sure, of all of his pitchers. But when he can get it from his less experienced guys, that's great for the team and great for their confidence.
Again, the only drawback I'd say at Liam is you got to kind of work not so fast so we can talk more about stuff up in the press box. But I guess the coach will be okay with him working quicker, I would say, huh?
Coach Butler has heard you and me talk enough in the last couple of years.
And he's grown the mastery of tuning us out, which I think just talk to our wives. They're a master of that too. Very effective, and they're very smart. They're very, very smart doing that.
Skill that's been honed over many years of marriage.
Perhaps our children have that same gift. I think they do.
Oh, they've learned from the Jedi Masters, their mothers. Yeah.
So again, now for the Eagan hitters, and now with Carlson pitching well at that off speed, again being aware of that, watching for that off speed coming at you.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see now, 3 innings in his 3rd inning and being down 3-0, whether he will start with a fastball to set up the off speed or go the other way.
Leading off in the bottom of the 3rd, the center fielder, number 18, Matt Burgum.
So Matt Burgum now coming back up. He was at bat early in the last inning when they got tagged out. I think it was Finn got tagged out for stealing second, so Burgum's back up to plate again for his second go-around against Carlson. Matthews Sr., pitcher, plays right field and center.
And off to St. Scholastica to play baseball next fall.
Go Saints. He was all over that. Off speed again, though, Pete, right at him. So.
Yep. I just saw this morning where St. Scholastic is ranked in the regional rankings headed toward the NCAA Division III playoffs. They're having a good season.
And good eye there by Matthew. Count 1-1. Yeah, the Saints are doing well. They're on a 14-game winning streak. They in the UMAC, the Upper Midwest Athletic Conference.
That conference is coming on, and St. Scholastic, I think, is one of the teams leading that. Great discipline by Matthew there. He loves inner half pitches, but he's laying off them because they're low.
Ooh, that was just missed it. Laser down first base.
That's his wheelhouse. He'd love to see another one there. And like he said, he's probably going to got to be looking at off speed here.
Oh my goodness, Pete.
And of course, right when we say look for the off speed, he goes with a fastball, which Matthew did a nice job of getting the bat on.
So that's a nice hot grounder, kind of handcuffed the third baseman. So Burgum's on with a hit.
Yeah, in this
First
situation with Jonah up and being a solid hitter, I don't think we're going to see a bunt situation, but you might see a hit and run. Carlson's got one of the better moves I've seen this season.
So Matthew's got some speed too. So we'll see if he's going to send him right away or he's going to have him set. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw there that almost got by, but they're paying attention to Matthew over there.
Carlson is certainly preoccupied with what's going on at first.
So Jonah's at the plate going, hey, what about me here? I've been sitting here at home plate for the last half hour. Are you going to throw me a ball, or am I going to just get a chair and have a sip of water? Or
I just want to get some hacks. That's what he's saying.
Protein bar. I'm getting hungry. Okay, so now we're 2-0. So again, we've noticed early in this game, Pete, that Carlson, that control's really not quite been there as I'm sure he's used to.
I don't know him as a pitcher incredibly well, but it looks like he's pressing a little bit right now.
I think he's pressing, but he's also very, very engaged with that runner at first. He did that with Ahmed out there. Now he's got that with Burgum. He's really kind of watching that very tightly. And that could, you pay that much attention to that runner, that can take a little distraction away from your main job, is to go after that hitter.
Yeah, especially when you're pitching a game that's he's unaccustomed to. He's used to being in command and ahead of hitters, and he's been behind quite a few hitters. So you're right. I think right now focusing on the plate might be his best friend.
So now count 3-1. I think I think you hold tight here and see what Carlson's going to do here. I mean, you gotta the control's not there.
I'm guessing it's going to be a fastball, and Coach Butler's aggressive. Good job by Jonah laying off that one.
The first baseman, number 32, Nick Downs.
So Nick Downs now, nice opportunity. Runner on first and second, no out. And again, Pete, pitch count getting up there, and we're in bottom of 3.
You know, Nick is a great contact hitter. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Butler puts the bunt sign on here to get those guys both in scoring position.
Oh, nice bunt by Nick. Beautiful job. Boy, got the runners over. Great play by Nick.
That was an excellent bunt. That's textbook. He wanted him to put it down first. He
First
did.
baseline.
Number 12, Eagan. Burn.
It's great to see his teammates up and congratulating him on an excellent sacrifice bunt.
So Aiden Byrne, now shortstop junior, number 12, having a nice year. Good bat. Here's a replay here coming up with that great bunt by Nick Downs at the plate. Squared off beautifully. There it is, down the first baseline, advances the runners to second and third. So good job by Nick Downs.
Good aggressiveness by Aiden at the plate. He's not going to back down. I don't think he ever has in any sport he's played.
And Nick, one of several multi-sport athletes on this team. Plays hockey as well as obviously baseball.
You know, you got to like the aggressiveness there by Coach Butler and our base runners. Matthew was off on contact knowing he had a runner coming behind him. So even though the out was made, we still have somebody in scoring position. Third baseman made an excellent throw there.
Yeah, that was good. He got a good jump on the hit too. Just a nice play by here. We'll get a replay of that play there coming in. Grounded by Byrne, comes in. Here comes Bergam at the plate. And that was a good call. They got him.
Yep, just barely though. Nice slide by Matthew.
Now Lincoln Berry up, sophomore, third baseman, number 10.
I think in most other situations here, Coach Butler would be sending Aiden, who's got good wheels, with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, though he may not here.
So Lincoln quickly down 0-2, so now you got to protect that plate. Carlson will be going after him hard now.
Lincoln's confidence has been rising with each game, and he's been excellent at the plate of late. Good situation for him to be in.
And they're going to score. Pass ball. And nice job.
Oh, excellent base running by Aiden, who was off on a steal attempt of second. And when he saw, he took a peek back and saw that the ball had gotten by the catcher. He did not stop at second.
So again, run scored on a wild pitch. Eagan up 4-0. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. Lincoln Berry at the plate. Aiden Byrne on third and threatening. Well, that was a close one there.
Yeah, against that velocity, you probably don't want to lean into it. That's not going to be your first instinct. Lincoln wants to hit anyway.
Count 2-2. 2 outs. And the pitch. Nice contact by Lincoln, and that's going to be out. But nice inning by the Wildcats. Gets another run after 3. Wildcats are up 4-0. And phenomenal job by both offense and Liam really pitching a whale of a game so far.
I think if you would have asked Coach Butler before the game how would he like the game to play out, he would have said quick innings with Liam on the mound when we're on D. And early runs.
Yeah, I don't think you could have wrote it up any better for a coach with how this game's going so far. Again, it's early. We're looking at now 4th inning, but boy, it's really.
Yeah, a team like Burnsville, they're not going to cave. They haven't looked sharp early, But they're too good a team to go away, so we need to keep adding runs and playing excellent defense.
And as you know, boy, I tell you, in baseball, you can be all going so well. You're cruising along, enjoying the sunshine, the gentle breeze on your face, and all of a sudden, what happened? The train, the wheels come off the train, and you're sitting there, hey, we're up by 3, we're down by 2. What happened?
Seems like every night on SportsCenter, you've got a comeback of more than 4 or 5 runs that started middle of the game or later. You're exactly right.
So now Liam Martin, freshman now, in a real nice spot, pitching well.
Hasn't had to handle a lot of adversity. He had one inning, the last one, when he had to face them with 2 runners on. Let's see if he can continue working ahead in the count.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Andresen.
So Zach Andresen for the Blaze, third baseman. Number 7. So Burnsville now looking to get something going here. Top of 4, down 4-0. And just outside, I think that's one of the first balls we've seen Liam throw as the first pitch. So again, but having a whale of a game.
A lot of first pitch strikes.
Just outside, 2-0.
See a deep breath by Liam there, trying to collect himself, get back in this one.
Oh, that looked good from way up here, Pete.
Yeah, he had 3 pitches kind of around the same spot. Ty's calling for it outside, and he's hitting the spot, but he's just missing the plate barely.
So 3-0. There's a nice pitch.
Burnsville's been an aggressive hitting team for as many years as I've been watching them.
Oh, that just got under Burn, and that was a kind of a low hop. I think he was anticipating a higher hop, but again, nice pitch by Liam, but again, little bounce here or there. It gets by the fielder. Aiden usually a sure-handed short baseman there, but just got under the glove.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. You're right. Hop didn't come up like he expected it to.
So now as a pitcher, you really got to kind of shake that off. You did your job, but now you got a guy in the first, now you got to shake it off. And he comes back with a nice off speed.
Yeah, what I like there is when Aiden ran back after the error, he and Liam were communicating about who's got the steal or who's got the comeback to the mound.
So 1-1. But again, Liam working real fast, going right at the batter.
Yeah, they haven't had many opportunities to test Liam and Ty Hawes here to steal situation.
And that's a nice hit down the line. That's going to be trouble. Oh, they're going to hold him off to a long single.
Yeah, Luke Casanova did a great job of getting over. He was playing in left center. He had to run a long way to get to that ball.
He covered a lot of ground quickly. That he held that to a single, but that was, I think that could have been probably reachable on third there, but I think the one on second's kind of tapping himself. He knew that was kind of his bad.
Yeah, and I didn't watch the coach. He might have held him up there just because there are no outs. Long way to run.
Oh, that was a good call by Burgum there. I think as center fielder, you got to make that call. I think he called him off.
Yeah.
But again, that was a lot of run by Burgum there to get that spot.
Yeah, Reese was ready for it. He knew that ball was drifting, but Matthew never quit on it, which was great. And he is the captain out there in center.
So nice pitch by Liam there. Quick out. And 1 or 2 pitches again. So
yeah, his pace hasn't changed despite the situation.
So now at the plate, number 2 for Burnsville. That's Brandon Hugo. And Casey again gives me the professional nod that is correct pronunciation, Hugo.
Casey has to stand here and listen to us the whole game.
Well, you think that's bad. He's got to listen to me more when here's a potential double play ball on second. Beautiful play. That's a pitcher's best friend. Good job by Liam.
Love to see that, and Aiden loved to see that ball coming back at him after making an error earlier in the inning. Excellent play by him.
Here's a replay of that, Pete. Again, nice ball there right to Aiden Byrne. Great pitch by Liam Martin. Here's the play right to Byrne. Byrne steps on second. Nice sort of first double play. Really the first threat of the game by Burnsville, and got that nice double play ball.
Yeah, the best thing you can have happen as an infielder is after you've made an error is you want that next ball hit to you because you want to make that play, make up for it, and more importantly, get it off your get it out of your mind.
So we have a new pitcher. Carlson is out. We've got Nick
Gilman, it looks like.
Gilman. So that's interesting. I think we just didn't. Carlson just didn't seem to have his stuff today, and
No.
I think the batters were patient. The batters are patient. They were aggressive, and you can just see they're all over him. And I think it just wasn't clicking for Carlson. But hats off to the Wildcats.
Yeah,
kind of make him feel uncomfortable out there.
He wasn't getting any support, unfortunately, from his defense, and that fed into his bad start. And perhaps the coach had him on a pitch count as well, since it's still early in the season.
So now Gilman at the hill for the Blaze.
Certainly a change of speed here, having a lefty who doesn't throw nearly as hard as Max.
So interesting turn of events now by the Wildcats here, really taking it to Burnsville early. Martin pitching very well. Now we got Carlson that was on the hill. He lasts 3 innings. And so now we're at bottom of 4 with Gilman on the mound.
Yeah, I think what started out as pleasant surprise to our Wildcats has just grown into general confidence, and I think they want to jump on this reliever and see if they can push the lead up.
And I'd be curious to see what Carlson's pitch count was. It had to be up there because he had some long innings, and then none of the innings were 1, 2, 3. So there's Gilman on the mound for Burnsville.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the 60 to 70 pitch range.
And that's after 3 innings. I mean,
Right.
that's a short amount of innings for that many pitches. So Ty Hawes had a beautiful gap double earlier in the game. Scored 2 runs. And he gets hit. And that's off the elbow or arm, but he just shakes it off. We call that the warrior move.
The warrior move, and all you're hearing from the dugout is wear it and don't rub it, which they've been saying for years.
And he's going to get a courtesy runner. Maybe it's a little bit of ice on that arm.
Ready for Hawes, number 6, Finn O'Malley.
So Finn O'Malley, number 6, runs for Hawes. We'll get a little ice in that arm. And
Yeah, here's a situation where I think Reese, his career coming up in baseball, he's been a very good hitter. But the last few games he's been struggling a little bit, and might be a good situation to lay down a sack.
So Reese Leitenberg, number 31, right fielder. And they're playing the bunt. They're moving in a little bit. Third baseman's coming in, anticipating that bunt. So curious to see how Coach Butler and the staff will react to that.
Yeah, usually in a bunt situation, you see it on the first pitch. Maybe he's going to let him swing here.
He was swinging away.
We'll see if Finn's got that his motion down. If he can get a good jump, could be a hit and run here too. Just don't want to leave too early with the lefty.
And nice patience by Reese there, but just missed that contact somewhat. Foul ball off to the first base side. Count 1 and 2. No outs. Finn O'Malley on first with a hit pitch by Ty Hawes, catcher. Finn O'Malley running.
Oh, great
And
jump
nice
by
job
Finn.
by Reese to get contact, and good jump by Finn, but that was a good contact by Reese to get that ball in play.
Yeah, it looked like Finn kind of had him sized up, thinking he was going to the plate because he took off on his first move and had an excellent jump.
So Luke Casanova, left fielder, number 3 for Eagan. 1 out, bottom of 4. Nick Gilman now in for Max Carlson. Good swing by Casanova. Just missed that one. He had it timed right.
Yeah, aggressive up there early in the count. Love that.
Inside 1-1. Again, bottom of fourth. Eagan up 4-0.
Yep, keep playing for one run at a time here, guys. Great job waiting on that curveball, but Luke just missed it.
You know, hits are two apiece. Evenly played game. It's just the errors. I mean, you just, Burnsville having 5 errors in this game really attributed to Egan's runs.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if you'll see Burnsville with 5 errors the rest of the season.
That was a close pitch. Yeah, I'm sure regardless after the conclusion of the game, the coaching staff may bring up the fact that they had 5 errors today, and there may be a good learning opportunity for the team.
Exactly. Yep. Keep tightening up the defense. We've been playing it well so far this season. It's huge for your pitchers.
Nice pitch there by Gilman.
The second baseman, number 5, Jackson Ahmed.
So Jackson Ahmed, number 5, having a nice game. Nice job at the plate. Good patience. 2 outs. Again, Jackson Sr. committing to St. John's at Johnny.
Yeah, his plan is to give baseball a shot, and I think he's got the ability to do it. It's a good program. He's excited for the opportunity.
Absolutely. We've got several players in the team looking at doing some college baseball after their senior year.
One and one, good pitch there by Gilman.
Nice pitch there. What's the count?
It is 1-2.
1-2.
Jackson likes to get himself in these kind of counts.
Well, that's all strategy. We call that strategery in baseball.
I wish it was.
Now pass ball again. That's another advance there. So nice opportunity here for Jackson. All part of his strategery to get that ball by the catcher. And now
I'm sure he had the pitcher sweating bullets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here your goal is just good hard contact wherever you can.
Oh, that was an inside call that, boy, from up here looked a little questionable, but they're going to get him out.
Yeah, those situations, I think like coaches have been preaching since they were young, if you got 2 strikes on you with a runner in scoring position, especially with 2 outs, got to take that cut if it's close.
But again, who knows how it looked from him. Probably looked way inside, and then you don't get the call, and then you don't get the call. So.
Just in case we lose it. They shoot the main stadium scoreboard. I think it's interference.
Oh, okay. Now you're up. You got it. Get back. So top of 5. Nice strike there by Liam. Top of 5. Eagan up 4-0 at the plate. Number 15, Noah Juliar.
Yeah, and even though we're in the top of 5, but this, I believe, is Juilliard's second at bat.
Yeah, they've not gone through the order often. And again, Liam really pitching well. Nice job there. Another nice pitch. Good job by Byrne, and gets the out. So again, not at all a deep pitch count to get these outs.
No, doesn't take long for Burns' confidence to come back on defense, too.
And he looked like it was quite low on that grounder.
Yes.
To get that glove down. And a very, very sure-handed shortstop out there for Eagan.
Yeah. Another quick at bat for Liam. That's great.
That's going to go
Sailing.
back. That's going to be back. Gets behind Reese. Well, that wind took that one, and that was a tough play. And that wind played havoc with that ball, Pete. That ball was hanging up there, then it kind of broke to the right with that wind gust, and that's a tough play.
Yeah, I mean, normally you're taught to locate it, sprint to the spot where you think it's going. Problem is today with that wind kind of howling now, you're not sure where that spot is.
So at the plate now, Tim Stewart for Burnsville. And nice pitch again by Liam. He's really being aggressive with the pitches, not letting Burnsville get too comfortable up there at the plate.
Yeah, Ty continues to call for them outside, and Liam's hitting the spot.
That's going to be off the wall, heavy off the wall. That was, well, that looked like it may have gone out.
Yeah,
and that wind kept that in.
Wind kept it in. You got to run across, though, and that's all a team like Burnsville needs for some confidence.
The catcher, number 27, Tim Erlau.
And that was off the Green Monster, high off the Green Monster. That didn't miss by much, maybe I'd say 5 feet at the most off that top section.
Now let's see what the Cats can do. Can they dig in and play some good D here?
So Burnsville gets their first run, 1 out, top of 5, man on second. Nice job there by Barry to hold off the runner. Nice pitch by Liam.
Yeah, good footwork by Lincoln, getting over to that ball, staying down on it.
Second baseman, number 19, Jace Traxel.
So nice recovery by Liam there. Got the nice ground out. So number 19 is up for Burnsville. Jake Traxel. Again, nice first pitch, first strike pitch.
Yeah, Burnsville's they're going to go after a lot of first pitches, and Liam is around the dish on every first pitch.
Good block by Ty. Good hop there.
Yeah, he hasn't had to do a lot of that with Liam pitching today, but it's great because he's very good at it. Allows your pitcher to be more aggressive.
That's going to be a tough one. Nice play. Good job by Jackson. Aggressive. Good pitch by Liam.
Yeah, we kept the momentum there. Even though we gave up a run, we didn't give up that second run. Good job by Eagan.
So after 4.5 innings of play, it is your Wildcats are up 4-1. Liam Martin pitching real well, Pete. Nice job by him so far. Again, just giving up a couple big hits, but again, nice control, nice aggressive pitches. Pitch count's got to be low, not many walks, if any, or just a couple maybe.
Yeah, his confidence has to be a 180 from the early half of the Shakopee game. And he's been playing at the highest level of Blizzard club baseball for several years now. So he's no stranger to excellent competition. This is a higher level than what
But
he's seen.
and that's one thing to say that, and you are correct. But it's a whole different world. You step up to varsity high school baseball,
is.
and you got. It's just not just the game, but it's the field, the atmosphere, the fans. I mean, this is big time.
And the fact that you're 3 years younger than a lot of your teammates.
Right. Here's a replay. We're going to show. Nice play there by the Cats. Good scoop up there by I'm going to get that to down. So nice job to get that third out. But yeah, I mean, again, it's a big stage for anybody. But you add the component of being a freshman. That is a big time move.
Yeah, it's just seems like a lot of weight, doesn't it, on a young guy?
Oh, absolutely. Whatever sport you're in, but it's not. It's very rare you're going to be as a freshman playing at the varsity level.
See if Matthew can get us going here, get a good start to the inning.
Had a nice hit last inning there through the third baseman, so see if he can get on base again. Center fielder, senior. Matthew also multi-sport, plays hockey as well. We got a couple hockey players and baseball or basketball players on the team.
Yeah, good hand-eye coordination, huh? It's just an active bunch of kids on the roster. They've been playing all kinds of different sports coming up and gaining those great experiences.
And they've played together for years. I mean, these guys know each other so well, which is just so vital in a team and that bonding.
Leads to a lot of good chemistry.
So they're kind of pitching either side of him now, so we'll see what the sign is here, if it's a take or if it's right down the throat, you go.
Good start.
That was 4 pitches, and wow.
Yeah, same situation as last inning.
So
Matthew on with no outs and Pellegrim at bat.
So nice to have that leadoff. We've had that nice leadoff hitter on base consistently this game.
Yep. And they're from good at bats too. Good patient at bats.
So again, Burgum drawing attention again. Yeah, they're working on that. It was interfering with the scoreboard on the football track field.
Looks like Matthew's got an aggressive lead over there.
Almost got first base coach there, Mr. Steve Cullers there. Had a hip replacement, so I think he was very nimble on that play. You could see the benefits of that surgery.
He said
got out of the way of the ball, and
he said he was very pleased with how the surgery went.
You could tell by that movement out there. He looks really good.
Cat-like. Jonah's another hitter who loves middle and in. Loves to hit it to center toward the right field line.
With that wind blowing out, too, kind of going that direction, that's got some potential if it gets up.
Great situation now
there
with
Matthew
now. Advancing.
We got fans are aggressive, Pete. If that ball's not in that pitcher's glove, you should be running all the time. They're thinking all the time.
Those classmates come in handy.
Just go.
Just keep running. It's like
it's easy stuff, Pete. You just go.
They want to be watching 10-year-old baseball again.
Nice spot here for Jonah Pellegrom now. And he gets hit.
Right in the lower back. That's smart.
I'm sure that's feeling good. Shaking that right arm, but he'll jog down to first base now.
Number 32, Nick Downs.
And if you remember Nick's last at bat, he laid down a perfect sack bunt with no outs.
So Jones going to shake that off a little bit, talk to coach.
Now pitcher, if he sees him square, I think he's going to try to throw it up in the zone. Maybe get him to pop up. Another situation here, Jeff, where if we can get that 1 run back, it'll do a world of good for Liam and our defense.
Nice eye by Nick Downs here, first baseman.
Even though the situation kind of calls for a bunt, Nick's such a good contact hitter. You might want him just being aggressive up there.
Especially with no outs.
Yeah.
And you probably take that chance.
And you got Aiden coming in behind him.
And he had good speed on the bases, too, so. Count 1-1.
Just missed that one, fouled it off his foot.
So now Nick Downs down 1-2. Now protect that plate. Try to get some contact.
Yeah, something on the ground here if you're
Advance the
guarding.
runners.
Yep.
Good eye by Nick again. Again, the hitters of Eagan this game has been extremely patient. They make Carlson work hard, and they're making Gillen work hard as well. Gilman, I mean, just not overly aggressive. Make them throw it to you.
Yeah. Looking for his pitch, even though he's got 2 strikes.
Good check swing. So now full count.
Yeah, Butler's aggressive. We'll see if he gets the runners going here, knowing that Nick's a good contact hitter.
And you got to watch out for that pop up then too. That fly ball. If you're going to run,
do.
you're going to send them.
Third baseman's off quite a bit, a third.
And he was running them. He was sending them.
You gotta love it.
It's go, go, go. You don't see it. Yeah.
Number 12, Aiden.
So here we go for Aiden. Bases loaded, no outs. Bottom of 5.
Yeah, again, you just hard contact somewhere.
Yep.
Double play to the
Now as a
middle,
runner,
score 1.
you got to go. Anything on the ground, you got to go.
Got to be moving.
So good eye now. Gilman, a little bit of control stuff going. They're going to have a little chat about this.
Yeah, and it looks like, after 1 pitch to Aiden, he's not pitching. He doesn't want to pitch to contact. He wants to take him himself if he can. See if Aiden can make good hard contact here.
Way wide. And that's going to be a run.
Good jump by Burgum. He read that one well at third, got a good jump.
So that's another pass, fast or pass pitch, wild pitch. That's got to be second or third of the game, I think. Again, you're talking about a 5-run game. That's 2 runs at least just by pass pitches.
Yep. Not characteristic of a Burnsville team. It just goes to show pressure can get to anybody.
Nice pitch there by Gilman. Now a little bit more of a control. So Aiden Byrne Jr., shortstop. Count 2-1. Still no outs for the Wildcats. Could be a foul ball, but that's a good one there. That was a possible playable ball. That wind kind of took control of that again.
Yeah, new life. Third baseman was there. Maybe just a step short of that one.
Boy, you're just not seeing that hop in Burnsville that you're used to, are you? As far as defensively, I mean, they're usually all over these opportunities. They won't miss on those, and that was a potential out. Because to your point, the third baseman was there.
Yeah,
he was right there.
Aiden's another hitter who relishes these situations. He's hoping he gets something close to the plate so he can swing.
Yeah, 3-2 count. Got to think Eagan will be going. Got to get that strike now, so he's not going to be messing around. And that's gonna
should be deep enough. It's going to be a good play though.
And that's off the line. Good job by Byrne to get the run in.
Great job by Downs getting back to stay in scoring position at second.
So that's another run. 6-1 now, Wildcats.
The third baseman, number 10, Lincoln Berry.
And that ball was short enough that it made it. It was interesting. It was definitely a potential playable one at the plate.
Yeah, good throw. He threw it up the line a little bit. Had he
Right.
not thrown it up the line, it would have been a lot closer play. Might have gotten him.
Now that's going to be it now for Gilman, new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Burnsville Blaze, number 34, Zach Fuller.
Number 34 is Zach Fuller now coming in for the Blaze. Pitching. Bottom of 5. Eagan up 6-1. Hits of the game, Peter, interesting. Burnsville's got 3, we've got 2, but the score is 6-1. That can tells you something right there, doesn't it? It's like an interesting, the game of baseball is just so interesting. You can just be holding your teammates down, but those errors kill you.
Yeah, walks and errors are going to haunt, and Eagan has been patient all game long, and it seems like they've taken advantage of every little opening that they've gotten. They haven't wasted many opportunities, have they?
Yeah, batters have been patient. They really kind of early, from the very first batter, kind of made Carlson work hard for everything. And they got him out of the game early, and they've not let up as far as hitting goes. And then again, we can't say enough about the pitching job so far by Liam. Liam Martin, freshman, coming in and really controlling the zone well, mixing up his pitches, a fast pace to the game, never letting Burnsville get comfortable at the plate.
No, he's done everything Coach Butler could have asked today, and you can just see his confidence growing by the inning. And he's a guy, you look at him, he's wiry, close to 6 feet tall, and as he adds some muscle and gains velocity, he's going to become a force in the next few years.
Third baseman, number 10, Lincoln Berry.
So Lincoln Berry.
Yep, you got it. No, I don't.
So what's the updates, Casey, on the scoreboard? Scoreboard's good?
We're all good.
We're all good. Thank you. We're live. Casey Lux, our PA announcer. We call him Casey in the Sunshine Band. Doing a good job with the scoreboard. Maintenance, upkeep.
I think he's got a couple of roadies along with him today, helping him with the technical
He's got his own.
difficulties.
He's got his own. We call it the posse. He's got his own posse.
He's just that kind of guy.
He's big time. I had to get through security to get up here because Casey was up here. We had security up here. I couldn't get through. I had to call him down to let me in. And
when you reach his level,
Well.
of proficiency and renown, it's tough.
he's got his own parking pass at Wildcat Park too. He's got a spot right next to the behind the bench here. Casey spot, big sign.
Here's a situation where Lincoln, who's a good hitter, if he can figure out that anything to the right side with one out and runner at second is a good thing,
Yeah, big gap there, center to right. Again, block again, and then that's has Downs running. So Burnsville really having a challenge to kind of keep that ball in play from the mound. I mean, they've had some really.
Yeah, there have been, what, 2 wild pitches and
well,
a
we're
couple
thinking,
pass balls.
Yeah, it's been
In
catchers
addition,
are hopping back there. So
on top of the 5 errors.
So Nick Downs at third. Oh, they called that one. That was an interesting call.
Yeah, it started on the outer half and broke out, caught maybe the very edge of the plate.
So T. Haas coming to the plate. T. Haas having a real nice game. Nice double in the gap. Got a hit by a pitch. A nice shot there. But he gets to run across. No, it doesn't. But nice job by Ty. Big contact there.
Yeah, he hit that ball hard. Good sharply hit ball. Now you want to see your defense sprint out to their positions and get ready to play some D behind Liam.
So I wonder who they're going to send out. I think Liam Martin comes out, or we're going to see a different.
They're sending him back out.
Okay, all right.
My hunch is if he gets ahead here, Butler will ride him as long as he can. If he gives up a quick runner or doesn't have his control, Coach Butler might have a quick hook, although if you look out in the bullpen.
Now, Casey, have you seen out there anyone warming up? Anyone warming up for Eagan for pitchers? Nothing yet, so there's been no bullpen activity. So we have a new catcher also.
Might be Ty Gage.
Ty Gage looks like.
Yep. Ty's first action of the season, correct?
I think he came in also in that Apple Valley game, latter part of that, I think. So. And I guess that was just for the warm-up.
He looked good, though, in his full gear.
He had full gear on it. I thought he was in there, so Ty is going to be back out.
Did an outstanding job during those 5 warm-up pitches.
Leading off for the Blaze, number 7, the third baseman, Zach Andresen.
Yeah, normally you don't see the catcher, the relief catcher, kind of coming in full gear, and so he kind of threw us off for a loop. But looked good there in that role.
He's a true professional, Jeff.
So Noah Juliar, number 7. And nice job again by Liam, really attacking the hitters. He really has had a nice control today. Very aggressive with that first pitch. Oh, Zach, thank you. Zach Andresen, my bad. Noah Juliar is number 15.
Again, they're aggressive at the plate, going after pitches early in the count. They just are not making great contact off of Liam.
So Zach Anderson, number 7. Nice job by Casey again, keeping us all in lineup here. Good pitch again by Liam. Nice job by Aiden. Great job by Liam. Again, pitch count's got to be low, Pete. I don't think he's near 80 right now. I think he's got to be around 65 or so.
Yeah,
he's really playing
He might
well.
not even be that high.
Yeah, just really throwing well.
And Liam plays other sports. He played football in the fall, and he played basketball this winter, and he kept up his baseball training throughout the winter as well. That was something Eagan as a whole did with their throwing programs and getting to the cages as often as they could. It's not easy to do with basketball and hockey schedules.
No doubt, yeah, it's a challenge. I mean, and oh, by the way, you're a student, and you got to keep those academics up, which is the primary focus, or should be. So nice job by Liam to attack the batter again. Count 2-1, 1 out. Again for number 4, Isaac Koroleski. Good pitch again. Be a hop there.
Yeah, good hustle by Aiden, but
That's a tough play.
just too soft, and he's got some wheels.
The pitcher, number 34, Zach Fuller.
So Zach Fuller, the pitcher for Burnsville. Number 34. 1 out. Top of 6. Wildcats in control, 6-1. Nice pitch again by Liam. Again, many of the hitters tonight or today, he's gone out on that first pitch, has been a strike.
Seems like he's at about the 90% mark for that, which is fantastic for what he's trying to do.
Nice pitch there again by Liam.
Yeah, and he's not spending a lot of time with the runner on first. He's not preoccupied. He's just going to the dish.
Oh, called him on that. Nice strikeout by Liam. That was a nice throw. Got a called third strike. Now it's 2 outs. So again, Liam Martin not throwing many balls today. Just very aggressive at the strike zone. Excellent control.
Yeah, here's where you want that good defense behind you like we've played all day. Another first pitch strike, Jeff.
So nice pace to the game by Liam. Throwing well. Many strikes thrown today. Just good control. He'll step off.
Yeah, and as we've mentioned a few times during the game, he's working fast, and your defense loves that. Keeps them so engaged and on their toes.
Nice pitch again by outside corner. Really keeps the batters guessing. Nice pitch again, forcing the hitters. You either got to make contact or you're going to get called on strike. So you really have to be up there hacking.
Yeah, Ty called for that one well outside, and Liam delivered. It wasn't going to be a hittable ball. Not with any force, at least.
And nice job by Martin. Nice
great
strikeout.
changeup. Great changeup by Liam. Should have brought my harmonica, Jeff.
I tell you what. Well, what a game by the Cats. I mean, I think offensively, nice job, nice batting, running the bases well, defensively sound. But again, Liam Martin really throwing well. I think it really, I got to think that Burnsville kind of came in here thinking that this would be a good chance for them to get a victory. And I think they kind of take them by surprise a little bit.
Yeah, you never know, to what degree a team does that, and how much of an edge is kind of taken off, or the edge you don't have if you are thinking that way at all. But they certainly haven't been sharp, and we normally are.
Yeah, we say that because you got Carlson coming in that is only a junior, so he's still young, but a very good pitcher.
The right fielder, number 31, Reese Leitenberg.
And maybe you come in here to Wildcat Park thinking that it's going to be a good chance for a victory, and you're not maybe your sharpest. So who knows?
Yeah.
But Eagan jumped on the chance. They jumped on the opportunity.
They did. It'll be great to see Reese get a couple good hacks here, put something into play hard.
Yeah, Reese Leitenberg, right fielder for Eagan, junior.
dad is Kerry Leitenberg, who had a nice career in the majors, pitching for the Braves and I believe one other team, which I've now forgotten.
Rockies, Colorado Rock. Thanks again, KC. KC coming through. You know, they're statistician as well. You got that call from Toronto. They reminded him it's the Rockies. So yeah, Reese has got some good baseball.
He's got the
pedigree.
genes. He's good athlete, still growing into his body.
So 3-4 pitches there for a walk. So again, Pete, we talk about it. Another leadoff base runner.
Yeah,
we've
fantastic.
had that pretty much all game.
It just gives you options. And when you have a lead and you have options, here it'd be very easy to call for Luke to lay down a sack bunt, get Reese over to second.
So Luke Casanova, left fielder for Eagan. Sophomore, I believe.
Reese has a pretty aggressive lead at first. Good patience by Luke.
Nice eye there again by Casanova. I think Luke's a junior, but again, I think nice eye, good patience at the plate. Covers a lot of ground in left field.
Sure
fast
does.
out there.
Yeah, good athlete. Good instincts. See what Coach Butler has on here.
Yeah, we talk about the lineup, Pete, of what Eagan has, and they field quite a young team. I mean, if you look at the players that are out there, you've got a few seniors in Burgum, Amon and Haas and Pellegrom.
Yep.
But beyond that, you're looking at juniors and sophomores and freshmen. So young team.
Yeah, and they've meshed together well. I think this is our third inning in a row with
Second baseman,
no outs and runners on first and second.
Jackson. Almond.
Butler might be talking to him about either a sack or a drag bunt, or just trying to boost his confidence after he struck out the last two at-bats.
Well, in any event, I'm sure it was very wise and intellectual knowledge shared by Coach.
That's all he
to
shares.
Jackson. Or it could be, you know what, if you see a good ball, hit it. You know.
For all we know, he just smiled at him and laughed.
So nice eye. So again, little control now going on here for the pitcher. Number 34 is Zach Fuller. So I think several balls in a row now. So that kind of trying to struggle to find that strike zone. No outs. Runners on first and second.
You know, Jackson, like a lot of the other guys on the team, is a pull hitter. So it kind of works against what you'd love to see here, which is something to the right side. But if he can hit it hard, like the team's been doing for the last few games, it'll help.
So really struggling here now, Fuller, to get that ball over the second. 3-0 count. Players on first and second. There's your strike. So now Jackson's seen it. Table set.
Yeah,
Now
be
you-
aggressive.
Now you get some contact.
Coach Butler wants aggressiveness here.
And there's your walk. So good eye by Jackson.
Good situation for Matthew to come up in. Bases crammed, no outs.
So they're going to switch some pitchers up, perhaps. They are.
Looks like they're bringing in number 12.
Third is number 12, Jordan Disher.
Jordan Disher.
Now pitching number 7, Zach Andreessen.
Well, Zach Andreessen.
Came in from third base to the mound.
Now's a chance. Now you don't want to be overly aggressive at that plate. You got bases loaded. Don't just try to crush it over into next week. You gotta just kind of get some contact, get a single, knock in a couple.
Probably wait, take a strike, see what he's got.
Right.
Then again, if he sees something middle in,
Just let loose.
his eyeballs are going to get big.
You think it's a hockey puck, Matthew? Just go for it.
That's right. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
The center fielder, number 18, Matt Burgum.
So Matthew Burgum up at the plate, center fielder, senior.
Yeah, this is a situation where with no outs, Burnsville might be trying to get some outs any way they can. So infielders are in, so I doubt this will happen, but the catcher likes to throw behind the runner at second.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Matthew's going, are you kidding me? I wanted to hit the ball.
When it rains, it
Number
pours.
7, Jonah Pellegrom.
I'm sure Jonah's got the same mindset.
I mean, Matthew's going, are you kidding me? I had a chance to. But you'll take it, right? You get that. Take that first base.
That's right. He'll have to be careful over there at first as well for a throwback.
I don't know what the call is for.
Well, look, it seems like the ump thought Coach Butler was barking at him, and Coach Butler seems to be claiming he was yelling at his own player.
So I don't think they're discussing dinner plans for after the game or where you want to go.
They don't seem to be.
No. Now they got it all under control. Now, are you picking up the tab for dinner or me? I think they got that all clarified, so we're good to go.
Well, Casey's got it.
Yeah. Casey's staff will take care of it. Okay, there you go.
Huge lead by Amon. He's got to be careful out there at second.
So Casey Luck's doing a nice job as far as PA announcing the scoreboard, running, implementation.
Nice cut by Jonah.
One and one's the count. Still no outs for the Cats. Bottom of 6. And that's gonna drop. That's exactly what you wanted. Off the fence. And nice job by Jonah. Nice double there. Beautiful hit off the fence.
He was all over that one.
Yeah.
That thing got to the wall in a hurry.
That wind took that.
The first baseman, number 32, Nick Downs.
Green light here for Mr. Downs, no doubt.
Still no outs. Tough spot for Zach Anderson to come in here. Bases loaded, no outs, and you got to throw strikes.
Yeah. I don't envy him.
There's a good hit by Nick. That's going to score 2. And great job by Downs.
Nice base running by Nick.
Matt got a double out of that. Good job.
Coach Cullers did a great job over there. He didn't let Nick slow down at all as he rounded first.
And that's game.
Game,
That's
set,
it.
match.
That's 10-1.
I'm sure this is not what Eagan anticipated,
No.
and they're loving it.
So what a game there by the Wildcats. My goodness.
Great win for the Wildcats.
Boy, that was all of a sudden we're saying that's it, and the Cats came to to play today. They came swinging the bats. Max Carlson, I think they were relishing the opportunity, Pete, to go up against him. They didn't see any back down, nothing from the first couple of hitters. They were right at him.
No, it's fantastic, and it'll be fun to watch how this translates over the rest of the season.
Because you got to think, you're going up against Max Carlson. Who else are you going to go up against is going to be better?
Nobody better.
I think that's just.
You're going to see some other good pitchers, no question, because it's the South Suburban Conference. But I don't think you'll see anybody at his level, and they handled themselves well.
Boy, 11-1. We were suspected a little bit of that at Burnsville. They lost to Apple Valley. They lost a couple kind of questionable ones that normally you'd think they'd take care of. But they came in here on Carlson, and they thought they would, I bet they thought they'd have a good chance to win, and then Eagan just did not back down. They went after Carlson right away, and it hung on the whole game.
Yeah, they were the great combination of aggressive and patient, and that combination of a couple timely hits and just getting a lot of base runners on and forcing Burnsville to defend these situations. It worked in our favor, and Burnsville uncharacteristically made several errors and gave us a lot of chances, and we took advantage of every one.
So Jeff Burgum here with Pete Alman and ETV. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching today's broadcast from Wildcat Park. The Wildcats victorious today over Burnsville, 11-1. Again, thanks for watching. Myself, Pete Alman, and KC Lux. Again, PA announcer, clock runner, and KC's posse. We thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to ETV.